Hello, this is God's Gumshoe, and welcome to the 5-Minute Urantia book for Dummies. Here, in quick 5 minutes, is in essence episode number 1. Have a look at it. Check it out. Hopefully, it will interest you enough to see the whole episode and to click the subscribe button so that we can send you a notification on the next episode. Thanks so much for any help that you can give us in helping to bring these ideas forward. Post them on your Facebook, give us a like, send it out to your friends. Thanks so much. God Gumshoe, out. Enjoy. This is where it gets interesting. One of those conferences that Dr. Sagan organized in 1971 was entitled Communications with Extraterrestrial Intelligence, which asked the question, what does it mean for a civilization to be 1,000,000 years old? He added, we have had radio telescopes and spaceships for only a few decades. Our technical civilization is just a few hundred years old. An advanced civilization millions of years old is as much beyond us as we are beyond the bush baby or the baboon. How do we speak to a civilization that is millions of years old? The Urantia book asked a similar question. How does a civilization that is millions and millions of years old speak to us? Okay, here we go. This is where this gets real interesting. The keynote speaker at this conference was the acclaimed British molecular biologist, biophysicist, neuroscientist, and Nobel Peace Prize winner, Dr. Francis Crick, most noted for being the co-discoverer of the structure of the DNA molecule in 1953, along with Dr. James Watson. At this conference of some of the most important scientists in the field of astrophysics and astrobiology, Dr. Crick and his associate Dr. Leslie Orgel, in an attempt to answer a question that had been asked him over and over and had been plaguing him since the DNA discovery, wanted to answer this question. Where did this DNA come from? Dr. Crick stepped up to the microphone and proposed an amazing idea. That an advanced extraterrestrial civilization spread the seeds of life throughout the universe, and that life on Earth was the result of this process called directed panspermia. Pan means across. Sperma means seed. Directed means on purpose. Directed panspermia is a hypothesis about the origin of life on Earth. This hypothesis states that life originated elsewhere in the universe and was spread to Earth by directed panspermia. This hypothesis proposes that basic forms of life seeds were deliberately spread by some advanced civilization in an effort to begin life here where they were planted. Crick and Orgel first proposed their directed panspermia theory at this conference on communication with extraterrestrial intelligence, organized by Dr. Carl Sagan in 1971, and they later published it in 1972. This is the published document here. This theory, which they described as a highly unorthodox proposal and bold speculation, was presented as a plausible scientific hypothesis. Crick and Orgel were careful to point out that directed panspermia was not a certainty, but rather a plausible alternative that ought to be taken seriously. Crick repeatedly addressed the question of the origin of life between 1971 and 1988, and he spent the rest of his life exploring what else? Consciousness.